Gotta get it out.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Krista Wax. You are listening to MSP Sound on KFAI. And I have, so excited, Davina and the Vagabonds.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. I told you I would
Oh.
be calm when we got started, but I wasn't. I had to, one more scream.
Yeah, we're still getting it out.
Yeah.
I probably killed people's eardrums. Sorry for screaming. We're just excited over here.
Well, Leslie Nopes over here. Just
We just decided that, everybody, that we're both Leslie Nope. We're
yeah.
Leslie Nopes.
Yes.
Plural.
Yes. It sounds good, plural.
I think so too. Nopes. Leslie Nopes.
Leslie
Yeah.
Nopes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it works. But
Yeah.
aside from us finding some fun facts about each other before we got started like that, you are here because we're talking about your brand new holiday album, Lovenest Holiday. I don't even know where to begin to unpack everything that you just did. I do believe you are saving the holidays in 2020.
I hope so. I hope. I needed to do it to save my peace of mind, but yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So the holiday album, it started as, it was a live stream and it was recorded
Yep.
as an album, which
Yep.
you are in the middle of shipping out right now.
Yeah, it started. We were I'm totally like Leslie Nope, a bit ambitious, and it started off with a stream at the Hook and Ladder before the last mandate. So we were gonna do the stream there, and then Governor Walz was like, "Yeah, no," and we were like, "Yeah, no." So we decided to move it here at my Love Nest at my house in South Minneapolis. So it was just like all these things kind of fell into place, messy, but very positive and very a lot of learning curves. But so yeah, we recorded it on the 4th and mixed and mastered it, and I did all the artwork, and it's done tomorrow, manufacturing, and so we're stuffing all the envelopes, and we sold out in less than a month. I had no idea because I only bought a small, like the lowest you could get, because I'm like, people don't want my holiday album.
Oh, we do.
And they did, maybe as like torture. Maybe they're buying it for like, they're putting it on like all of the, bull horns and doing like musical torture, and that's why they bought it. I don't know. But I think it turned out pretty good. I really do. I'm really pleasantly surprised. So, and we had so much fun doing it, and it filled our hearts, It really did. I know people say that, like, it filled my heart, but it really did. It was really like an amazing blessing. It gave me a project to do, and it gave me joy to cheer, and I got to play with the dudes, socially distanced in the house, in our home. We were each in different rooms, but I don't know, it was pretty kick butt. I really enjoyed it. There you go.
That's it. No.
See you later.
That's all you've been doing? That's okay. That is so incredible. I need to go back and watch the live stream. First step.
I'll have to send it to you. I'll send it to you, a Dropbox. It's so much fun. 6 camera shot. It's you can see my little love net, my house. We live in South Minneapolis, so we have one of those Sears kit homes, like 1912 Sears kit, South Minneapolis, And I love my house. It's my safe haven. I was never here on tour, ever. I toured for 15 years. I was literally on tour to pay my mortgage. Not this year, So it was really neat to really feel even more magical in the house, and be able to do this here too. So, yeah.
That's amazing. I saw you posted a clip earlier today of just, I can't believe it. I wasn't realizing that everyone was in a separate room. I could tell there was social distance, but the video that, in different cameras, this is just so ambitious and it's so cool. And I've been listening to the album. It is so beautiful. You would never guess that. I don't know. It sounds amazing.
It's really amazing.
Like, it's just in our home, but Ah.
No, Zach, my husband, we have a studio on our base, like a little tiny studio, because that's we're a musical family. He's my trumpet player and my husband, and he's been really on our time off when we were touring so heavy. He was home in his man cave, constantly doing Logic and capturing sounds, and we were making like little fun things here and there on our spare time, in the studio, together, just him and I. So it's really cool that he got to use that experience that he's been, working toward and educating himself to get all of those sounds. Because I gotta say, like, I didn't think it would turn out as well as it did, but those sounds are amazing. The upright bass, all of them, all of the, he did such a great job and mixing it too, so I'm happy, I hope everybody likes it. So
Oh, for sure. How could they not? And it's not even, I mean, I'm just gonna keep fawning over this project and you for a little bit. So I hope you're okay with it.
yes, because I'm like at the tail end of it going like, why is this so much work? You know what I mean? Not in a negative way, but it feels good because, you put so much time into it. You're just excited to hear what people say about it, because you're so heady with it. It's, so keep fawning.
Okay. So I'm okay. I will keep going. It's not okay. So it's about what, 14, 15 tracks. So it wasn't, I mean, I did not skimp. I mean, not that, hey, any new music is good music and great albums come in EPs, any kind of size, a single. But when I saw just the track listing, oh my gosh, you are so ambitious, like just to do all this. And yes, I am going to just keep saying, I think Davina and the Vagabonds are saving the holidays in 2020. This is what we need.
That's so sweet of you. Gosh.
A beautiful album, and it sounds so great. You would never, I mean, you would never guess that it's like, oh, we just recorded in our home. I mean, you clearly had the equipment and every.
We did, yeah. And I mean, we're not like, we don't have all of like the super. I want to swear, so I'm trying to think of another good way to explain. We don't have all of the high end, recording gear, but the stuff that he got was really, smart purchases. And they've paid for themselves, I believe, already with the experience itself. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. And the 14 songs, we actually cut 3 of them because they were horrible. So we were going to have close to 17 tracks. But the 14 is what worked out and what I felt that everybody was happy with. Everybody in the band, Connor's on drums, Connor Hammergren, Steve Bacall on upright bass. He did just an amazing job. All of them. And then of course Matt Henzelka and Zach on the horns. I mean, just a really great group of guys, and really amazing musicians. I'm like a born pessimist. So things are already horrible before they happen in my mind usually. So it really kind of worked out, and it kept me afloat, all of their musicianship and their kindness and their patience and the musicality they put into. And when I say Christmas songs, people think they're cheesy, and there's definitely a few that are silly, but we arranged them to be our own, and we worked really hard on the arrangements, and really hard, on the horn lines and the feels and stuff, so it could be ours, be a little bit different. And they're all over genre-wise. There's definitely different types of feels in all the songs too. I don't know. I'm happy.
You should be, especially since it sounds like you're at the end of
I know.
kind of wrapping it up. You can take a minute to rest and
or what, Leslie? Nope.
Yeah.
There, it was my deep breath, folks. Yeah. So
you're all set.
Phone. Sorry, people. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah, the clip was from the clip you had posted today on social media was I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm, which is a fantastic track just in itself. And you and the band just performing it and watching your upright bass name. I'm sorry, you just said his name.
McCall, yeah.
Steve McCall. Oh,
Killer
just like
solo.
going
Oh,
to town on that. Oh my gosh, that was so
his
incredible.
choices were just so amazing. Like, and he took it 2 times around. Did 2 A's, and like, I comped on the first A because I was like, yeah, this is cool, man. And then I totally dropped out piano wise on the second A, and he carried that tune, a 2-piece. Him and the drums literally carried that tune. And to me, that's a huge sign of the ability of a musician, is that it was just a killer solo. Really great melody, not too showy, but it was really cool. Yeah. So, yeah. He plays the trombone too. Amazing. He's one of those people that are really talented that you want to like punch, but with love, Like, shut up, you're that good. Like, that's him, So,
That
yeah.
way. I felt that watching that bass. I was like, oh, you're like
punch him, didn't you? Did you feel that?
You're so talented. How did you do that?
So talented. Oh, so yeah, I'm glad he could do it. I'm glad he put up with us for, the 14 hours we were here. So yeah.
Gosh. Yeah, it's incredible. It's so beautiful. And yes, check out Davina's social media pages to check out some of these fun clips that I'm going to guess are going to keep popping up over.
Yeah, I'm gonna put things here and there too, and you can even go and listen to them too at my website. I don't know if am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. So everybody, go to DavinaandtheVagabonds.com and listen to them. There's Otis Redding, there's some Ella, there's the Irvin Berlin that you were talking about. I did Susie Snowflake. Do you remember that song?
Yeah, barely. I was like, whoa, this is a deep track.
Yeah. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's very much so a deep. I grew up with it. It was right before Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the claymation. You know what I'm talking? It's like a classic.
Oh, yes. Oh, I
and
got
they have
DVD. Yes.
So in the beginning, I don't know, certain TV stations would show Susie Snowflake, and it was like an older, 1940s claymation. And then this other video of a song called Hard Rock, Coco, and Joe. It was like these 3 elves. You have to Google it. It's kind of creepy in a good way, like in a good claymation Christmas 1940s way. But it's these 2 elves, and it would be like, I'm Hard Rock, I'm Coco. And then like the smallest elf, he'd go, I'm Joe. And that was, so I thought, well, I'm going to do Susie Snowflake because, people might. But you got to Google it. Hard Rock, Coco, and Joe. It's creepy, but awesome. Joe. Sorry.
I love it. Joe. I don't know. I don't work on that.
You'll have to. We'll get together. Yeah. You and I should get a Christmas show where just you and I just walk around going, Joe.
Joe.
It would sell.
And our holiday sweaters too.
Yes, because I'm gonna get a matching first of Christmas sweater.
Absolutely, I love it.
You wouldn't get angry if I did that. You'd be cool with us being twinsies.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I
like that. Some people get weird. They're like, that's my type of sweater.
I know. They get weird.
People, not everybody. I'm not looking at, the people listening, but let your friends wear the same sweater sometimes, it's okay.
Exactly. I have a friend, we kind of have matching First Avenue gear, and we're kind of like yin and yang with our clothing styles, but we, First Avenue, they had the State Fair ones, and I said, oh, I bought this one, and she's like, I might buy that one. She's like, wait, no, I bought the other one. So we're kind of twins, but not really, and we have
not real, but you still have your independence and creativity and individualism,
right? But we're in sync together.
That's great. That's awesome.
We each have we have the same winter boots, and then we have which we bought at separate times, and these matching Prince stocking hats. Like mine's purple with the Prince sign. I think hers is gray with the Prince sign, and it's like, and we both had these before we met each other, and we're like, whoa.
You're like, it's kismet.
Right.
Exactly. Like, this is serendipitous.
Exactly.
You're my best friend forever.
Yeah, we're don't try to separate. We're together. In the nicest way possible, not creepy at all.
Of course. I mean, yeah, healthy. It's in the healthiest, nicest way possible. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. So along with this ambitious holiday album, there's a New Year's Eve live stream that you're doing as well. Let's talk about that. Again, saving the holidays.
Yeah, I mean, it's, people keep saying that like the holidays are canceled, and this is a weird one. I mean, we want 2020 to be like over, and which I said about 1912 too. No, 20, which I said about 2019 as well, but I feel like this is the best that we can let's just do the best we can, and just really go above and beyond as to spread as much joy as we can. So I really just wanted to do that. I didn't do a lot. We've done some internet stuff here and there, but I definitely need it for my mental health and for my creative soul, and I know that it'll heal other people too, to at least be able to be together the best way we can, so the Dakota, yeah, the tickets are up. I think it's 8 p.m. They also have a really cool dinner package that you can purchase for locals, which is KFAI, so it's local.
Yeah.
And they'll get you this full amazing, you can look at the menu at dakotacooks.com and see the fabulous menu that they have, and they'll even deliver some champagne, some champs. Isn't that what women,
yeah.
Is that what like women say? Champs. Let's go I don't drink, but does that, like, let's do brunch and get champs. Does that mean champagne?
It does. Totally.
Okay.
You used it correctly. Champ.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna do bubbling apple cider, or whatever the stuff that looks like wine. But anyway, enough about me. You can order this great meal with your ticket, and and celebrate that way, and have like sexy time at home while you're watching us on New Year's.
That sounds fantastic. Champs or sparkling cider.
Yes. Get your little, bubble nose, like the little going on with some bubs. I'm like abbreviating everything with your champs bubs. Right?
Yes, champs bubs. I love it.
Up the nose. But this will be our 11th year at the Dakota for New Year's, and I would be just so sad if 2020 would take away something like that. The Dakota's been such an important thing in my life for over a decade. Their family. So I can't imagine being anywhere else on New Year's Eve. So I'm glad that we can still follow through. It's such a staple in Minnesota. I mean, it's a world-renowned jazz club that I think sometimes people don't realize that locally. Everywhere we go, when we travel internationally and nationally, I mention that we're from here, and we get Prince and the Dakota. Those are two things that people mention, because it's just an amazing venue that, we need to keep around. We need to keep doing these kinds of things until everything gets back to normal, whatever the heck that means. But it's a gem. It really is an amazing hidden gem, the Dakota. So yeah, dakotacooks.com, New Year's Eve.
Get your champs.
Get your champs bubs in your nose. I'm thinking, like, how are you going to do a count off though? Like, we need to figure this out because of all the latency. So I'll figure that out, everybody.
Okay.
How does anybody really count? I know. Okay, I'll calm down.
Don't worry. Davina's on it though. I'm sorry. I did put it back on you. I was like, don't worry. She's got a plan. She's going to get
I'm going to figure it out. I'll call you all individually. No, I can't do that. We'll figure it out.
I have a feeling like you're kind of magical, so I feel like you could find a way to call everybody. And be
possible. Like, yeah. I'll be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Just somehow at the same time. Yeah.
I think
anyway.
But yeah, so there's just some minor details to still work out. There's still some time.
What is time, really? I mean, I'm like, oh, it's like my third time doing the dishes today. It must be 4 p.m. That's literally the only way I can tell time now because of all of this pandemic, you know?
Very true. Time is
Oh, it's
tough.
4. Yeah.
Oh, it's dark out. I guess it's, 4:30.
3. Yeah. I guess it's 4:30 now.
Right.
Yeah.
Time to turn on the lights. That's what we do now at 4:30.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
Oh, I know it's been a year. And I'm sure like you've been doing some live streams. You've really been, really working it during this time and, being I feel like as an artist it feels like you've really been there for all of us fans and people who want to listen and especially, I mean, I'm just so ecstatic about this holiday album. I'm going to say it a million more times. To be in the Vagabonds, saving the holidays, saving the end of 2020, bringing us in and bringing us into 2021. I can't think of a better way to end the year. The end this year of all years. That's like never.
Goodbye, 2020. Goodbye.
Bye. We're not going to miss you.
Like, part of me, I'm not going to do this, but part of me thinks like just going up on the Dakota stage and just being like, for like 90 minutes, just to get it out. Okay, everybody scream with me,
Yeah. I'm sure you're not the only one who would be screaming. We all just that's the countdown to the new year.
Yeah. But it's exciting because the holidays aren't canceled, and if there's, I'm sure everybody knows the ups and downs, everybody, because we're living it, the ups and downs of the things that have happened. But like I said, if there's one thing that we can do that we can count on, and that's to lift each other up, and music is definitely the way to do it, and I don't think I would have come out with a Christmas album if it wasn't for this year, and I really, something gave me the urge to really do it. And unfortunately, we had to do it in less than 2 weeks because that's, I got that urge really later on, right before the holidays. But yeah, I just definitely needed it, like I'm sure like you did, and just everybody else. And yeah, just hopefully it fills people's soul and gives them light and happiness, so
For sure. Yeah, I was ecstatic because I know there's been some holiday songs from you here and there, but as I've been trying, I've been the opposite. I've been like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this MSP Style holiday show, and like putting the songs together probably last month or October. I don't know.
Oh, really? You were super ahead. Oh, wow.
What's in it? And so I do
That's awesome.
I think like I'm ahead of the game here, and I want to try and find this. And of course, I'd already thrown some of your other previously released holiday tracks in, but then here there's a whole album.
Yeah, we've done Sleigh Ride. We did that for Red House Records for their compilation for their Christmas when they were still here. And then we've been doing that Please Come Home for Christmas for quite some time. But that's literally the 2 songs that we that we learned in Christmas. And I don't know what my problem was. I just felt, I really didn't feel tons of Christmas cheer until this year. Isn't that weird? Of all the years. But, I think, like I said, it's people are changing. And I know I have, and my priorities have been kind of different for me since all of this happened with the pandemic and the civil unrest. That was huge. I live 3 blocks away from the 3rd precinct. And I think just it really put so much into perspective for what needed to change. My attitude needed changed. No, but seriously though, like just the change in general of how my priorities were skewed. I mean, they were just so, strange until this year. And now I'm like, let's love. I like turned into this like big, gaping hole, like just huge heart wanting to like love everybody and everybody to have balance in their life, So that's I just said gaping wound.
It made sense. Wait.
It is.
But there has been a gaping wound, and I think that's what kind of led to a lot of that civil unrest that happened, that people do need to heal, and this is
so many communities. Like, I mean, it's so much bigger than that as well, but I mean, really when it comes down to it, I just really want to lead with love, which I think has been missing even in my life, because everything's a rat race, and especially in just every business. And, that's my ultimate goal now because of 2020. And that's just to lead with love and to be understanding. And, like I said, too, I'm a born pessimist. I'm an East Coast foul mouthed, nitty gritty gal that all of a sudden is like, things need to change, and we need to lift each other up, period, no matter what. And communities are going to need to heal. I know my community is going to need to heal, and I just wanted to do something positive. And if that's singing Frosty the Snowman, gosh darn it, I'm going to sing Frosty the Snowman. Let's just get silly and let's just be happy and just give some people some solace and with this Christmas album, just for 4 days even, you know what I mean? Just 4 days or a week. Let's do this, So I'm glad you like it. I hope other people like it. And then Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas is on there. And, I absolutely had to do that because it's so poignant for 2020. I don't know if you heard it yet, but it's on the album. And I really, you hear Judy Garland doing it and you grow up with that song and it doesn't really connect. You're like, well, this is kind of a sad song. And then I'm, making a list of the holiday songs that I want to do. And I'm like, I'm listening to Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. And I'm like, ugly crying. After I did my dishes for the 5th time, I'm at the kitchen table, like, we'll all muddle through somehow. Yes, Alexa. Yes. I'm like talking to Alexa because she's the one that, is playing it for me. But yeah. So there's a lot of love put into everything that we're doing over here at our love nest.
You could feel it. It's coming.
Can you?
I can kind of feel it. I'm feeling
really.
It.
I'm giving.
Like,
love.
I got it. I just got hit with it.
Good. I'm hitting you all with the love.
I love it.
Yeah, and New Year's. So dakotacooks.com. And it's not an expense. I'm not going to talk about money because I think that's not allowed, but it's definitely, you don't have to be in Minneapolis too. It's going to be streamed. That's what's really cool is that anywhere you can listen to it. You can listen to it with, if you have friends in St. Louis, you can all be in New Year's together watching this stream, which is one of the benefits of the way things are panning out. So
yeah. Social distancing, New Year's and holidays. It's a tough one, but we're going to make it through.
We're going to. Totally.
We're so close. We're so close to making it through.
So close. I don't even know what that means, but we're so close.
I don't either.
I feel it.
Like, it's probably just going to be this holiday. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll see everyone in the same room soon.
But then there's Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? That's coming up. This is my sexy eyes. Valentine's Day. So there's some holidays, that we're still. That's 1-on-1. So we're doing good. If we get through New Year's and we get through Christmas, we're set. So.
I think so too. Yes. Yeah. So dakotacooks.com to snag your virtual party ticket to see Davina and the Vagabonds, and your website. That's where you can find you're sold out of the CD, which is amazing.
Yeah. So we're just streaming now, which is great. You can just go up there. I cut out the middleman, so you can just order it. It's not on Amazon or iTunes or anything. We didn't really have time to do that anyway, but yeah, if you just look, it's all there streaming. I set it up. I did all the artwork for the CD, which is exciting. And I do my website. So if you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to me too, davinaandthevagabonds.com. And yeah, I'm gonna continue to put stuff out. Like Zach and I, my husband and I, have been putting out. We did Bye Bye Baby, Janis Joplin. We just covered that. I made a little video of it right after the election. And I got all of my fans. I got hundreds of fans to get videos waving goodbye, and that's up on our website too. And we just keep doing these little, little postcards of songs, and we're producing them and mixing them and making videos. And so we're just going to continue to do that as well. Maybe I'm going to take a break after this Christmas one though. I might take like, a week, take a bath.
Yeah. Chill.
I should have brushed my teeth to talk to you. That's what's nice about Zoom.
Isn't it beautiful? Yeah.
Why? It's awesome. I'm loving it. I'm born for this pandemic thing, man. So
me too. I could get used to this. Yes.
Yeah.
Brushing the teeth thing takes a while. Some days. But so much content at your website.
Yeah, everything you ever need to have is DavinaandtheVagabonds.com. And I love social media. I'm not like an influencer. I don't like take pictures of me drinking diet drinks and stuff, but I try to share, as much inspiration and just sparks of light here and there, and sometimes sparks of dark, because I don't want to be toxic positivity either. So but you can get all of our songs everywhere, YouTube, more on Instagram, and I try to just share as much music love as I can, so yeah,
I love it.
Yes. Yeah, I can't wait till we can hang out. This is the first time we met and we're like BFFs. It's great.
I know. It's killing me. Now the pandemic is killing me. We're hanging out soon. As soon as
I never make friends. This is so weird. So it's great.
Tell me when you get that vaccine.
I will.
And I'll let you know too.
Done. Oh, we'll see. We'll see when that's. I heard we got a big dose of it today. I think I read in a headline. So Waltz was talking about it. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. Very exciting news. I felt a little glimmer of hope.
Absolutely. It's really amazing.
Right.
This is crazy. I never thought in this, just everything that we've experienced, even as a city, it's really something else. This is, I know people keep saying, well, this is history. Well, of course it is, but wow, it's wow. It's been really, really something else, but I have new friends like you, and and that's what's giving me inspiration, is knowing that there's other people, trying to spread joy too. So